Alright guys, I'm actually about to play a game with Deckard Kane in Quick Match. Now, as always, I'm about to go over the patch notes, but there's going to be a timestamp in the description if you would like to skip directly to the gameplay. Anyways, Deckard Kane seems to have been buffed in the patch that came out on the 6th. It is now the 14th. His health was increased from 1,700 to 1,780. His health regeneration was increased from 3.54 to 3.71. His scroll of identify the requirement was reduced from 16 to 14 enemies hit. Ruby's cooldown was reduced from 20 to 10 seconds, and his tornado ult cooldown was reduced from 40 to 30 seconds. Mana cost was reduced from 40 to 35. And then the developer comment says, Deckard is still a little less powerful compared to other healers, so we're giving him some more health and buffing up some of his talents. Alright. Now we're going to jump right in here and see how this works. Alright guys, as I mentioned, Deckard Kane was buffed in the recent patch that came out. It was on the 6th, it's now the 14th, but I don't really play Deckard Kane, but I made an exception because I've been playing heroes that I don't usually play because I want to diversify my hero pool, so here we are. We are going to pick up Scroll of Identify. Hitting an enemy hero with Scroll of Identify reveals them for 8 seconds. After hitting 14 hero, it reduces armor by 15 and for 14 seconds, and the reveal duration is doubled. We have Jaina the Butcher, Garrosh, Deckard, and Sonya versus Valeera. This reveal is going to be really good if we can hit Valeera with it. They have Muradin, Azmodan, Raynor, and Rhaegar. Our Q is called Healing Potion. It's potion, we throw it on the ground. If our team members actually walk over the potion, they will receive some healing. We can have a maximum of 5 potions on the map at one time. Our W is called Herodric's Cube. It does damage after 0.5 seconds and slows the enemy heroes for 35% for, I want to say 1.75. That's right, 1.75 seconds. Our E is our Scroll of Identify. It takes like 2.25 seconds, so it's a crazy long amount of time it takes to form. It'll form a triangle. If there's an enemy hero within that triangle, they will be rooted and will take damage. The root lasts for 1.5 seconds. Our trait is called... hang on guys, I gotta actually try to help my team members here. Aw, I thought we saved him, but we didn't. Anyway, our trait is called Fortitude of the Faithful, and when we have an allied hero within this circle around us, we gain 10 armor and our basic abilities recharge 50% faster. You kind of want to try and catch your W and your E around the same time. That way they're slowed so that they are within the triangle when it goes off, so that they're rooted and they take that damage. I'm not the greatest at accomplishing that. He walked out of my potion. I'm sure that was not intentional, and he's pretty far away from me now. We are out of mana, unfortunately. Pick up the potion! It was right there! You're gonna die now. Oh, maybe not, maybe not. So if you throw your potions in bad spots, like me, you're going to be baiting your allies into walking out of position. So keep that in mind. You usually want to try to throw the potion on your allies. That way they don't have to walk around to get it. That's a lot easier said than done. We have a Garrosh, a Butcher, and a Sonya, so I'm going to go for Ruby. I plan to do that anyway. What Ruby does is when you activate it, your next Herodric Cube that you throw out will deal 100% more damage, and Ruby will spawn 3 lesser healing potions for each enemy hero that you hit with your Herodric's Cube. Your lesser potions will actually stay on the ground for 10 seconds. In my experience, people don't pick these up, but since they lowered the cooldown of it, I think I might be able to get some value out of it. Again, you only spawn those lesser potions if you are able to hit an enemy hero with your Herodric Cube. And usually you want to have as many potions as possible on the map, which is 5. Right now I only have 1 because people keep picking them up, which is what we want them to do. What is being pinged? The butcher in the top lane. They should be fine. That's just a raider. So, we got our 10 armor, and our cooldowns are renewing 50% faster when we stay by these guys, which is good because it'll allow me to actually put out more potions, and more potions mean more healing. If you find that your Herodric's Cube, your Ruby is actually grayed out, it pretty much means that you already activated it and you therefore need to throw it out. Pick up the little potions, please! If you miss, it still takes your Ruby cooldown. Maybe he's trying to bait him into thinking he's not there. We're gonna pick up the cube ability that reduces the amount of damage that enemy heroes will be doing. Again, I'm trying to stay relatively close to my allies so I can get that cooldown reduction. Wonderful. I do feel like Deckard is actually fairly difficult to play because you have to be throwing your potions out in places that your teammates can actually pick them up, and that doesn't seem to be happening. Pick up the mini potions! They're everywhere! There you go! Oh, they disappeared. That sucks. You can actually walk up and hit people. I haven't really been doing that. Deckard is a melee hero, so you gotta be pretty close to do so. He can be pretty hard to kill if he's actually healing himself with the potions because it's pretty easy to do that. You can just either Alt and Q, or you can throw him directly in front of where you're walking. And as long as you aren't CC'd, you're going to be able to heal. I might need to go to the top lane.
The enemy will have to deal with a much larger wave of Zerg than we will.
We have healed for 18,000. Okay, bad idea, bad idea. He isn't even trying to hit me. I was trying to stop him and he wasn't focusing me at all. I feel like we should get some value out of our Ruby because Sonya keeps going in, the Butcher charges in, so they should be able to pick those up. Here's a potion. There's another potion. You guys actually have to pick them up in order for them to walk. I mean, not walk. Work. That's the frustrating part about Deckard. You can throw a potion like right beside somebody and they'll walk right by it. Which is why I personally need to get better at aiming the potions at where people are going to be rather than where they are, because that way, if we hit them, we know they're going to get healing. What do we want to go for here? Probably Lornado, since the cooldown was reduced and the mana cost was also reduced. So maybe we can get some value out of that. What that does essentially is it goes in the direction that you aim it. And it will knock people either back or towards your team depending on how you place it. Is she okay against a Murden? She should be, right? Shouldn't be able to do that much damage. Here's a potion. Wait, okay. Here's a potion. Oops, I didn't mean to throw that back there. Did she get any of the little lesser potions? Yeah, she did. Sweet! Okay, I might have been needed in the bottom lane there, and I was obviously not in the bottom lane. I wonder if she realizes that towers focus her now. Here's the potion. There should be some lesser potions there for her. We're gonna throw out our triangle over there, but it's kind of hard to oh, hello. It's kind of hard to land it because I believe it takes a while to form, like 2.25 seconds. I might have already mentioned that, but I'm just being clear that that is not instant. Like, sure, it's an instant cast, but it takes time to actually form and root or damage people.
Obtain control of those beacons. We don't want to face angry Zerg.
We're gonna put the triangle forward a little bit because I thought Valera was gonna be able to walk forward there, but she wasn't. My objective here is to have as many potions on the map as I possibly can since we picked up Ruby, and that's going to be spawning. I believe it's, what, 3 for every enemy hit? So if we can hit more than one hero, that will be amazing! We're going to pick up Super Healing Potion if we hit, what is it? Oh no, if ourselves or our allies don't pick up the healing potion for 2 seconds, it will heal for 120% more. Nice job, team! I am actually really out of mana.
Knowledge prevails. I'm going to stay back. You are wrecking the place.
We're just gonna tell our team that we got the super healing potions, that way they know to try and not pick them up right away. Because that's not always obvious. We're going to try to use the Lornado to knock back Asmodan so that he is pushed into our team and therefore cannot escape. I feel like we got some good Ruby value this match for sure. GG, well played, good job.
Victory! It feels so good.
Usually I don't get that much value out of Ruby, but because we had a lot of people who were running in, and they were picking those up. Wonderful. Alright, let's see how much I actually healed for. I healed for 39,000. That's pretty good. We out-healed a Rhaegar, which is pretty surprising to me, but again, I don't play Deckard very often. Now, you could have picked up, what is it, Field Study at level 1, which would have given you spell power. So each enemy hero hit by Scroll of Sealing grants 20% spell power for 16 seconds up to 40%, which I believe would have translated into more healing. But anyways, if you made it this far, thanks so much for watching, and I will talk to you guys again soon. Bye!